Kids should like things that are boring. You're not seeing anything classic yet. Here it comes. Hi everyone, Brian McNichols here with TouringPlans.com, and I am in Adventureland in Disney World's Magic Kingdom today, because today's top 5 list is the top 5 classic attractions. Before we go any further, let me tell you, there's a link under this video that will take you to a free info sheet all about the rides we're going to talk about today, along with some other historical factoids, things like that. The reason I mention historical factoids is because classic attractions, the way we're defining that, is things that make us think of old-time Disney. It might be Walt Disney himself, it might be Disneyland, it might be when these parks open. Magic Kingdom is a great place to start, specifically Adventureland, because, while, okay, you're not seeing anything classic yet. Here it comes. There. The Enchanted Tiki Room. That is number 5 on our list. Now, this version has been here since the park opened October 1, 1971. But the Enchanted Tiki Room itself goes back all the way to Walt Disney and Disneyland. Walt himself oversaw the production of this, and the birds inside were some of the earliest audio animatronics known. The version here is a little bit different now. It went through a couple phases, including under new management that burned down, actually, but it is now back closer to the original that is still running out in Anaheim.
Welcome to my tropical hideaway. You lucky people, you. We were a business so starting right away. We think the old days too. All together in the Tiki room.
Number 4 on our list, I don't even need to cut. You know why? Because we're walking right down these steps to the Jungle Cruise, also in Adventureland at the Magic Kingdom. The Jungle Cruise is another one like the Tiki Room that uses some very early audio animatronics and was overseen by Walt Disney himself. Not this version, of course. Walt unfortunately passed away before the opening of the Magic Kingdom. But the Disneyland version was open under Walt Disney. Walt loved animals. He actually wanted to use real animals, but they decided that may not be a great idea. Probably luckily, I think it might have gone badly. So they used the robotic ones that are in the Jungle Cruise, like this one.
This is an African bull elephant. They're so smart you can train them. Watch this. Speak louder. I am gonna have to stop for a second up here just because there's this elephant up on the left who likes to ran our boat.
Our number 3 classic ride is this one, Spaceship Earth. Now this is not as old as some of the others on this list. Walt himself never had a hand in this, but it is just the type of ride that really epitomizes Epcot. It was opened in 1982 with the park, and it's in a giant sphere. How cool is that? It is all about communication. It teaches you while you are entertained by the fantastic tableaus and robots you go by. And it is classic, at least in my mind.
The future of this, our Spaceship Earth.
Our number 2 classic attraction is this one, Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress. Now this one has Walt Disney's name on it because it was developed for the 1964 World's Fair in New York. It is a really, really cool rotating theater concept. The only reason it's not number 1 is because, well, there's something better, but also kids just don't love it like they should, frankly. Kids should like things that are boring. It's a little long. It's a lot of show. It's sitting, it's listening, it's singing along. It's a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. But it's got a rotating theater. Where's it going?
You can travel from New York to Los Angeles by train in only 3 days. Ah, yes, a new age of electronic civilization is upon us.
Hey, Dad, what do you think of my jack-o'-lantern?
Oh, boy, that's scary.
That's...
You know, in my day.
Oh, no. You're not going to tell us about the old days when you didn't even have a car phone.
number one classic attraction, pretty much defines what we think of as a classic attraction, Peter Pan's Flight right there. This is another one designed by Walt Disney for Disneyland in 1955, brought here in 1971. Not literally, it's just a copy of that one. But it is charming and nostalgic. Not exactly thrilling. If you've never been on it and don't really have a heart for nostalgia, you're probably not going to like it, but I have a feeling most of you do. That will do it for us this time. Make sure you click the link under the video for info all about our classic attractions, including their histories. A lot of that is pretty interesting. Thanks for watching. Be excellent to each other.